you can be doing the best that you can, treating your dark spots at home, following all the rules, but some of them will betray you and not even budge. But have you considered laser? So as you may or may not know, hyperpigmentation responds better to at-home treatment when it's new and fresh. Older spots and discoloration, though, that can be a little indignant. This year, I have been working with PicoSure, and I got a number of treatments, so I'm gonna tell you all about it. Starting off with, what is it? PicoSure by Cynosure is a multitasker laser treatment. It can help with the signs of aging, uneven skin tone, brown spots, hyperpigmentation, and more, all in one Pico laser. And contrary to what you might think, there are lasers for us. There have been lasers for us for quite some time, so if you thought there weren't any lasers for us, you know, you look behind, but I'm gonna catch you up to speed. Now, PicoSure is one of such lasers, and as always with any procedures, treatments, anything you're doing with your skin, you want to make sure that you go to a well-vetted Skin of Color pro to get it done, which is what I did. All right, so I'm at Dr. Michelle's office. I'm all numbed up. So some areas that we talked about treating, like I mentioned before, my discoloration here that kind of makes me look like I have mutton chops. You ready? Wait, no.
I'll just do one when you're ready.
Okay.
I know it's not. It's just like a little, like a rubber band kind of thing. But it's the anticipation, you know? Okay. It's the anticipation that kind of like makes me jump.
All right. So after the treatment, there's some steroid cream on there because I tend to kind of like bruise up. It definitely feels like somebody. Now it feels like somebody took a rubber band and like. Left me with it on my skin. Not anything unbearable. Over the course of this year, I had several PicoSure treatments with my dermatologist, Dr. Michelle Henry. I got it done on my face and I got it done on my legs, and let's get into it. Each treatment, I'd say, takes about 10 minutes. It took me longer to get there and longer for the numbing cream to settle than it did for the actual PicoSure treatment. Does it hurt? To me, the laser felt like somebody took a rubber band and was just like plucking it in my face. Or it kind of feels like when my cat kind of swaddles at my face, which unfortunately he's done before. But like I said, the treatments last maybe 10 minutes tops, so before you all ouch, 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 it's over. I had virtually no downtime after each treatment. I mean, I was a little red, a little tomato colored. However, that went away within an hour after my treatment. Now you might be like, well, Danielle, what dark spots did you have to treat? I got it to see how well it could get rid of some discoloration I have on the sides of my face. So I call them my natural contour lines. It's basically some discoloration right here that I've had since forever. It doesn't respond to much of anything. My experience with it has partly been like, you know, it is what it is, but also like, well, dang, my sideburns kind of grow in a little thick. And then, you know, when I don't have any makeup on, it kind of looks like, you know, I got mutton chops because the hair from the sideburns and the discoloration from afar, or sometimes even up close, it looked like that is all like I'm like Mr. T up in this piece. No shade on looking like Mr. T or mutton chops, but that's just not the look that I want for me. Now, so I've had that discoloration for as long as I can remember, and that's the thing with some types of discoloration. Sometimes, depending on how old it is, it may not respond favorably to the treatments that you can do at home. I also got treatments on my legs because, you know, I'm a little clumsy, I ain't gonna lie, I bump into things a lot. But also, my cat is a little bit of a player hater. Get off my table. Get down. Get down. My God. Get down. Get off my table. And sometimes as I'm walking around the house, if I walk past his food bowl and that bowl dares be empty, not a single morsel of food, he'll come and attach himself to my leg until I put that food in that bowl. And it's just, it's cute, but it's also like, can I live? So the thing with the legs, I got results on my legs. I noticed the discoloration went away. However, as with anything, if you don't get rid of the source of the issue, you're just gonna keep having that issue. And I'm not gonna get rid of my cat. I love him, he's so cute. I'm not gonna get rid of the cat, but I slowly began to realize, or well, actually I should say I quickly began to realize, what's the sense in me going and leaving my apartment to get these treatments done if when I come home he's just gonna scratch me up again. So I stopped doing it on my legs and just concentrated on my face. And for the record, you can also get PicoSure in other parts of the body. You can get it on your hands, you can get it on your neck. Make sure you talk to your dermatologist about treatment options for you. So let's talk about cost. Skin pigmentation on the face, the price is about $350 per treatment, and they estimate people will need maybe about 1 to 3 treatments. Now everybody's different. I needed more than 3 treatments, so that'll give you an idea there. I needed more because of the depth of the discoloration on the sides of my face. And you need to space these out. So you're not gonna get 3 treatments in a row and move on with your life. You need to give it about, I'd say about 6 weeks in between each session. And then with scheduling and things like that, like for me, I could speak from my own experience with scheduling and getting in and having other work to do and you know, life be lifing. It took me some time to, you know, get everything completed. While you may need 2 to 3 sessions to see results, it can take about 4 to 6 months to get there because you need to space them in between. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to abandon all common sense after getting a treatment like this. You still want to avoid things that trigger your hyperpigmentation. And of course, like I always drill it in your heads, you need to be wearing sunscreen all year round. There's no vacation from sunscreen because the sun is always out there, unless you live someplace where the sun just doesn't come up. And I have to maybe look into my YouTube analytics on my demographics of the people that watch this video, and I would have to say that's very, 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 very few of you, if not none of you at all. One really great thing about PicoSure is that not only does it help with hyperpigmentation, but it also helps to stimulate collagen, so you're going to get some other additional benefits from it, sort of like a revitalization of the skin. But again, let me remind you, this does not mean that you go out and throw up all your good common sense when it comes to your skin. This is a treatment that is done in addition to having a regular skincare routine. Now, I'm pleased with my results. I've had this discoloration on the sides of my face for as long as I can remember, and that type of pigmentation is very stubborn to treatment. It can be very, very stubborn to treatment. However, I have not seen it budge the way that it did when I did the PicoSure treatment. PicoSure or not though, you want to make sure that you are not making any of these hyperpigmentation mistakes. I'm going to see you in that video and we're going to talk about it and make sure that you're not putting yourself on a cycle where you're constantly having to get rid of dark spots that just faded because you don't know how to act right.